What's going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we are doing our Week 7 NFL picks here. So, Week 7 NFL picks, everybody. We're coming up here on Week 7. What a crazy week of football. We had some interesting games, but at the same time, it was an okay week at best. We had some good games, but it was interesting. But before we start, please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn on post notifications, like the video, comment what you think. I would really appreciate that, what your picks are, and what you think about my picks. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. On Thursday Night Football, the Denver Broncos travel to Cleveland to take on the Browns. The Broncos are coming off a 34-24 loss versus the Las Vegas Raiders, and the Browns are coming off a 37-14 blowout loss versus the Arizona Cardinals. The Browns are at home in this game, and I have them winning this game. I know they're banged up and everything, but I feel like they're still a better team than Denver, and Denver just doesn't seem like a team that's gotten anything together. They just really beat up on bad teams, and the Browns are desperate for a win. They're 3-3. If they can go 4-3, maybe gain some momentum towards the rest of the year and maybe go on a winning streak. So the Browns will definitely need that. So maybe the Browns can do something crazy, but we'll see. And the Broncos, maybe they can do something crazy. Teddy Bridgewater, he's playing okay football, but not excellent football. The Broncos are in a weird position. They don't really have a quarterback at this point. I don't know what they could do. The Washington football team travels to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. Washington is coming off a loss versus the Kansas City Chiefs, 31-13, and the Packers are coming off a 24-14 win over the Chicago Bears. I am taking the Green Bay Packers in this game as I have a score of 31-14. Aaron Rodgers will have a solid game again. He'll stay an MVP candidate. He'll get his guys, Devontae Adams, Allen Lazard involved. I think there's going to be a lot of involvement in the offense for Washington against a struggling Washington defense. Washington just doesn't look like a very good football team this year, and their playoff odds look pretty dim at this point. So, yeah, not looking good for them, and I think the Packers definitely overmatch them here. The Kansas City Chiefs at the Tennessee Titans. The Chiefs are coming off a win versus Washington, obviously, and the Titans play Monday night. I have the Chiefs winning this game 34-26. The Chiefs just look very solid today versus Washington. I have a feeling they're going to go on a hot streak, so give me the Chiefs at home on the road. I could have picked Tennessee at home, but at the same time, I have more faith in the Chiefs, and Tennessee's been injury riddled this season. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there, but definitely not an ideal situation in Tennessee. If you're a Tennessee fan, I would definitely be concerned. At least you're not a Tennessee man like the Volunteers. The Atlanta Falcons travel to Miami to face the Dolphins. The Falcons are coming off a bye, and the Dolphins are coming off a horrible loss against the Jaguars. Give me the Falcons on the road here. They'll have some momentum coming off the bye. Their offense looks like it's getting together a bit more. The defense looks all right. The Falcons just look like the better team at this point. The Dolphins look like one of the worst teams in the NFL. They're 1-5. Falcons are 2-3. I really just don't have much trust in the Dolphins at this point. And Tua Tagovailoa in the defense. The defense is a joke, by the way. You can't get key stops. The New York Jets at the New England Patriots. The Patriots are coming off a heartbreaking loss versus the Dallas Cowboys, 25 and 20. As they took the overtime, but 35-29 it was. And the Jets are, I think they're coming off a bye if I'm correct. But yeah. The Patriots, they should win this game at home easily. Mac Jones should have a solid game. Even if he doesn't, he'll have Damian Harris behind him. His offensive line will be fully healthy, as it should be. And the Patriots' defense should take care of business. Bill Belichick will. There should be no doubt the Patriots win this football game. The Carolina Panthers at the New York Giants. The Giants are at home. They're coming off a terrible loss, 38-11 to the Rams. The Panthers are coming off a home loss. They're now 3-3 after starting 3-0 against the Minnesota Vikings. Give me the New York Giants in this game in an upset at home, 23-19. Daniel Jones will do his thing. We'll see, but the Panthers just don't look trustworthy right now, especially on the road. Sam Darnold looks bad. They're in a hole. There's no confidence or momentum there in Carolina. Matt Rule needs to figure things out. It's not looking good over there. And the Giants, I feel like they're one of those teams that can cause some teams trouble. It could be a trap game here. And yeah, Daniel Jones hasn't had a terrible year, but at the same time, he hasn't been good. But, the Giants can get a win here. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Baltimore Ravens. The Bengals are coming off a big win over the Detroit Lions, and the Ravens are coming off a big win over the Chargers, Los Angeles. The Bengals win an upset here, 30-28 on the road. Joe Burrow and the offense are clicking. Jamar Chase and him are clicking like they did in college. Everyone's clicking in Cincinnati right now. The Ravens are clicking as well, but they've had some lucky moments this season. They could easily be 2-4. And Lamar Jackson, he still had some poor throws today, even though he was all right. The running game got it going for Baltimore, though. And if Cincinnati can pass the ball well, I think they could cause the Ravens some problems, even though the Ravens have been solid with the pass lately. But, I think the Bengals are just a better team, though, than the they're not better than the Chargers right now, but they're playing better football offensively. Against the Lions. I know it was against the Lions, but at the same time, it was impressive. Give me the Bengals 30-28. The Philadelphia Eagles at the Las Vegas Raiders. Give me the Raiders at home 27-15. They're coming off a big win over Denver. There's momentum, and the Eagles look subpar as they lost on Thursday Night Football. Jalen Hurts does not look like a franchise quarterback right now. Maybe he proves us wrong, but I don't know at this point, at this juncture of all junctures. But the Raiders, without John Gruden, they look like a good team, and they have a golden chance to be 5-2. And if you're a Raiders fan, you should be impressed right now. So, yeah. And if you're a Browns fan, I was talking about the Browns earlier. There's teams in the AFC playing well now, and if the Browns miss the playoffs this season, oh my gosh, what a disappointment of a season it would be for that team. But yeah. The Detroit Lions at the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are coming off a big win over the Giants, and the Lions are coming off a big loss against the Bengals. Yeah. Rams should no doubt win this football game, 35-9. The Lions are 0-6. They look bad. They're in a massive rebuild. They lost Frank Ragnow for the year. They've had some injury problems, are already on a weak offense. Some of their players that are playing are already injured, Swift and Hawkinson, so not ideal. And the Rams look much healthier, and they look like the better team. There should be no debate about this one. The Houston Texans at the Arizona Cardinals. I'm not going to spend much time on this one. The Texans look bad today. Davis Mills didn't look impressive. I don't know when Tyrod's coming back, but who cares? The Cardinals are going to win at home. 43-13 is my score. Kyler Murray should shed their defense. DeAndre Hopkins, Christian Kirk, Rondale Moore, AJ Green. Nobody's going to beat them. No. The Chicago Bears at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are at home in this one, facing off the Bears. The Bears are coming off a loss at home against the Packers, and the Bucs are coming off a win on the road against Philly. Give me the Bucs in this one, 28-20. I think Tom Brady is the more dominant player, and he's arguably having his best career regular season. The guy's 44 years old and he's doing this. It's unreal, guys. It's unreal, and he's going to keep doing it. But in the Chicago Bears, they look like a solid team lately, but I don't think Justin Fields will do enough to beat Tampa in this situation. The Bucs are getting a bit more healthier, and they're looking a bit better on defense, and I think they're just getting started. Sunday Night Football, we have the Indianapolis Colts at the San Francisco 49ers. The Colts are coming off a 31-3 win over the Houston Texans, and the San Francisco 49ers are coming off a bye. So give me the Colts in an upset here on the road. I think the Colts will get it going. I think Carson Wentz is starting to finally find out the offensive frame right once again like he did. And the 49ers are injury-riddled again. I don't know where they're at right now. At quarterback, obviously, Trey Lance is hurt. Garoppolo's hurt. One of them will probably be healthy by then, but I don't know what's going to happen. It's weird because the 49ers are in a weird situation right now, and the Colts are a good team. They should arguably be 3-3 right now, but they blew that game versus Baltimore. But I think the Colts are a really solid football team, and I think their defense should hold its own against the San Francisco slacking offense. And the last game of the week, Monday Night Football, the New Orleans Saints at the Seattle Seahawks. The Saints are coming off I'm not sure, I think they were on a bye, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure they were. Yeah, they were. And the Seahawks, they're playing the Steelers right now, Sunday Night Football. They're down 7-0. Give me the Saints on the road here. There shouldn't be much of a problem. The Seahawks could win this game, but at the same time, I really don't know. The Saints they look like the better team. They're 3-2 right now. They'll probably be 4-2 after this game. They do well every even game, every odd game, and bad every even game. Maybe they do bad here, but I'm going to count on them and take them here. So give me the Seahawks here on the road. I don't see much from Geno Smith. I don't think he's that good. It's not that he's bad. It's just the play calling is going to be conservative. I don't see much from him, due to it. So I appreciate everyone being here. That's my week 7 NFL picks and predictions. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Like the video. Liking our video helps the video in the algorithm, so I would really appreciate it. and comment what you think. I appreciate everyone being here. That helps in the algorithm as well. Commenting. Sports expert here. Peace.